And let's turn forecast on. That's a little bit better. Welcome back everyone to the Ales and Fails Twitch stream. I'm your host, Alewolf, otherwise known as Ales, gentleman streamer. Nobody says that, only me. I am joined this afternoon by a familiar face in the stream, John. Welcome back, John, to the stream. How are you? Yeah. So let's give a little bit of background to our viewers why this is happening. They're confused. They're like rummaging through papers in the shed out back, wondering what is going on. Why are they doing the taproom tale block on a Thursday afternoon? To that I say, please just wait a minute. I'm about to explain why. But before we do that, let's go ahead and talk about some of the stuff that's been happening recently. It has been Lunar New Year. Have you been celebrating Lunar New Year, John? Yeah, happy Lunar New Year. I believe it is the year of the rabbit. It is the rabbit, so if you were born in the next 12 months, you are a rabbit, my friend. Except in Vietnam, of course. I learned recently that they don't have the rabbit in their calendar. It's actually the cat. Yeah, I have no idea why. I just know that that's the case. But that's a great transition. Before I explain why we're here this Thursday, today I am drinking a Kolsch style ale known as a Beer Kitty, and this is from our friends at Devil's Canyon in San Carlos, California. Yeah, as you can imagine, the reason why I got this is because it's got a nice kitty, and unfortunately the shadowing effect on my stream doesn't really do justice to the can artwork. Longtime viewers of the stream will know that I do enjoy good can artwork, and this one certainly set itself apart. It's one of these calico cats, the tricorgis of the feline kingdom. But yeah, what is a Kolsch style ale, John? And I'm putting you on the spot here on purpose. What is a Kolsch style ale? Well, a Kolsch style ale is a golden ale that's originated in Germany. It actually originated in the town of Cologne. So Cologne, not as in the men's body spray type, but Cologne, the city. And it is one of these champagne situations where real Kolsch is only made from Cologne, I believe. So this is only a Kolsch style ale. Kolsch themselves, and I know that there's a better pronunciation that I'm giving here, are actually light ales. They're golden, and they're very crisp. They're very light, generally very low alcohol percentage. I want to say top 5% alcohol. There's several Kolsch breweries in Germany. I like to call them Kolscheries, though I don't think that's been confirmed by anybody living in Germany. Though I did ask a bunch of strangers in the street, didn't really respond very well. What sets Kolsch-style beers apart is the fact that they are indeed ales, which means that they use top fermenting yeast. However, they actually ferment in the cold, which is more reminiscent of lagers, which are bottom fermenting yeast. And so it's actually a hybridized process where you start with the ale yeast, and then you kind of switch over to lager yeast and then put them out in the cold for fermentation. I don't know exactly how that affects the beer, but like I said, it does give it its golden crisp color. Let's see what Untapped has to say before we move on. And for those of you waiting for the explanation, I'll get right to that. So, let's see. Live scene alternate. Okay, so Beer Kitty. Beer Kitty Kolsch, named after beloved longtime Devil's Canyon resident cat, Beer Kitty, is the perfect anytime and everytime beer. This Kolsch style ale is the most popular beer in the Devil's Canyon tasting room, going on 3 years, now offered in cans for at home and on the go enjoyment. Beer Kitty Kolsch It's super easy drinking, light-bodied, and bubbly with a dry hint of hop finish. So there you have it. It's light, it's enjoyed by a lot of people. A good, solid choice for anytime drinking. I do enjoy it mostly in hot summer weather since I feel like heavy alcohol is more reminiscent of winter times. But with that, let me go ahead and pour this kid. Here, so always hoping that the can doesn't explode on me as I'm doing this. So let's go ahead and pour this guy on my old stein. So like I said, very clear yellowish in color. I feel like if you are a known Kolsch drinker, you might notice some hints of fruit in the aroma. Though varieties like one of my preferred ones, Gaffel Kolsch, taste a bit more steely. But that doesn't mean anything to anyone that doesn't drink these very often. So there it goes. Very crisp, very bubbly. Almost looks like a champagne, really. Fang and Ale, dear viewer, and Fang and Ale, John. No, why is that? I do remember something along the lines of the reason why they have the coating is because one of their chromosomes, or one of their X chromosomes, shuts off at some point during their life, and that's the reason why that happens. So I guess if you think about it, only females have 2 X chromosomes, which is probably why you are correct. It's whatever. But yeah, Beer Kitty Kolsch, very, very light, very enjoyable. It's got a nice smooth aroma on the nose. Some light grains there. Something like a refreshing Pilsner, but without some of those established grains. Again, more drinkable. Certainly recommend this one, but I there's no such word as morely. I mostly recommend you going to Germany and trying their stuff over there. So yes, everyone, go to Germany. Okay, so ticker's updated. Let's get to the game, and once we start, I'll explain why we're here. Alright, and let's turn on the desktop audio. Oh geez, I just did something terrible. Do you want to know?
Yeah, what happened exactly?
I had you on mute the entire time.
Oh, really?
Okay,
Hello.
I apologize for that. Friend of the show, John, has been the entire time. Mea culpa. I apologize. Let's have a brief summary of what happened, what we talked about. You said that you entertain. You are lunar year adjacent.
Mhm.
What was the second thing? Then you also said that calico cats are only female.
Yes.
What else did you say? No, I think that's it. That you essentially said 2 things.
Yeah, I think it's kind of funny because it just seems like me being muted just made you look like you were just talking to some phantom that happened to be named John.
Could you
So
imagine that? Could you imagine somebody tunes into the stream? First of all, they're wondering why are these guys on a Thursday, and then they're like, wait a second, it's only actually one guy this entire time.
Yeah.
All right, but enough nonsense. I think we played around long enough. Uh, let's go ahead and continue on this Margit massacre campaign. And okay, all of my volume levels are where they need to be. So yes, you are guaranteed speech for the rest of the stream.
All right, I am no longer squelched.
My apologies, my apologies. But yeah, I think the focus of today's stream, as John and I were suggesting for the past 20 minutes while we dialogue back and forth, was the fact that we do want to just mostly take down Margit. So if you are one of those anti-Margit missionaries, maybe this is not the stream for you. Do you want me to summon you, or do you want to go ahead and do other stuff? I can just like practice on my own if you are not there.
You can summon me. I'm here.
Okay.
I haven't touched this game since the last time we played, so I'm still at that bonfire.
Okay.
You can
Uh,
summon me now.
of course, the main thing here is I have to remember how to play. Let's see.
I think we'll get him this time. I think we've done our due diligence.
You think?
The muscle memory will snap in.
Well, you know, stranger things have happened, and it's going on for like 4 seasons at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so alright, I'm supposed to touch this. Let me make sure that I have the right equipment. And I have Margit's shackle on me. I'll activate it as soon as we have a chance to fight. Let me see what my commands are. And we'll summon our friend Roger. Alright, are we ready to do this?
I am ready.
Well, that makes 2 of us. You and Roger. Jeez. I should really roll away when I... So foolish.
Phase 2.
Warrior blood must run in thy veins. Tarnished.
Oh, got him.
Halfway there. Like that famous song by Bon Jovi. Oh wow. I guess I'm all the way there because I died.
Jeez. Guy like 3 hits in a row. Alright, don't worry, I got this. Come on, dude. Ah, I rolled from too far away.
I don't feel too bad, at least that time I was the first one that died.
I should feel bad because I was alive for slightly longer than you were. That is some silver linings there, John.
You can summon me now.
All right. Ah, why did I do that? But half of that battle was pretty good. Half of it was good. If we could get that to 51%, then you know, we might be doing something.
We are getting there.
All right. Good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. More phenomenal. Oh, come on. Okay.
These two.
Passing skill.
Beautiful.
Warrior blood must run in thy
This guy's essentially taking down everybody Onimusha style. If you've ever played those games.
I haven't, but it does sound quite brutal.
Oh, nice. Dodge the entire hammer. Ah, and there I go.
Oh, I will defeat him.
Yeah, you were about to do it right before I croaked. Good times, good times. All right, let's put down the. I wonder if his. I keep wondering, is his tail any more sensitive to damage than anything else? Because he kind of just looks like a mound of ropes and body, and I don't know what.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of just looks.
like
He kind of looks like a trash monster, to be perfectly honest with you.
a trash monster with a scorpion tail. Yeah, basically. But I don't know if it does more damage, so I think maybe that's your Monster Hunter instincts trying to kick in.
What? Did he avoid the thing? Oh, there it goes. Oh, got him. Jeez, come on, dude.
warrior blood must run in thy veins. Tarnished.
Oh, run. he's at 25% now.
Maybe. Just stay safe.
Yeah, we still have Roger. That's surprising. No, we don't. Nice.
Oh, come on.
Oh, there I go.
Well, he kind of was gunning for you. Come
Oh, that's
on.
very close.
Jeez.
We got him at like 5%. That's good, that's progress.
And we've got friend of the stream, Zeeg, on chat. Welcome to the stream. If you like to see a showcase of the worst deaths in Elden Ring against Margit, you are at the right place, my friend. How are you doing this afternoon? Yeah, but I do think that we got there a bit. That is certainly our best run thus far. I think I can clearly say that.
Oh yeah, that was almost like 5% left, so it's only a matter of time before we
Yeah,
progress that.
I wish that I would have gotten at least one hit in, then I would have said, oh, you know, at least I got him once by myself. That would have been a great feeling. So
Did
it
you
goes.
summon?
I thought I did. Oh, I did not. Thank you very much for the encouragement, Zeeg. Yeah, his second phase definitely breaks a lot of rules, and maybe you've noticed this, John, but I do feel like once you start getting his health down, it seems like he has higher defense. Like the strikes that I would have done before that might have incurred more damage are actually hitting for less. And it gives you like a false sense of success.
It certainly feels that way. It feels like he just becomes a lot
Tankier.
sturdier.
I also kind of just like to slam him when he's down. Maybe using the heavy hits is not the best idea. Ah, threw him down. If only there was ring outs.
Well, some bosses in the previous games have that. There's also ring outs for us, so be careful with those edges.
Man, I did some very nifty dodging right there.
Is that phase 2 in less than 50%?
Oh, why did I just lose my lock? Oh, jeez.
It's so sneaky because you can see him reeling towards me and then he just turns around and gets you.
I feel like there are certain attacks that he does that he's essentially pointing in front of him, but his range is like 270% of everything encompassing him. So even if you feel like you're behind him, you will still get hit by the thing.
Very true.
Anyways, just gotta... I wish I could say that playing defensively works, but what I've noticed is that the longer the battle takes, I feel like he becomes more aggressive. So maybe it's not that. It's kind of like a balance. All right. To be perfectly honest with you, I thought that that last round actually went better than the one right before, but we didn't get as far. I don't know what happened there. So it goes.
Fair.
Oh, too far.
Let's face
Warrior blood must
it. Roger's still pretty healthy.
in thy veins.
Oh man, I took that head on. Jeez.
Roger, no.
He was a good wizard. Oh, come on. Just the double.
Chasing entry.
Yeah. Wow. He changed directions like mid thrust.
Oh, that was brutal for me.
But there was definitely a moment there where he was specifically only looking for you. Oh, I can't summon my wolves, damn it. That would be the game changer. Alright, let's do this, folks. Ah. There it goes, I guess. Apologies for the intermittent replies. I have your stream open to the side. Oh, no worries. I understand that you are most likely off at work, so whatever feedback you are free to offer, it is always most welcome. Alright, let's try this one more time. I think I need to maybe one strat. I don't know that there's like really good like team strategies that we can how to say adopt here, but I think one, at least while we are both alive, maybe one thing that we should try to do is try to stick nearby, just because I feel like once he corners you, it is really difficult to like run towards where you are.
Mhm.
Let's see.
So you're saying like just stick close to each other? Is that what you mean?
Yeah. Let's see. Got HBO Max for TLOU. The Last of Us. Figured might as well watch Game of Thrones for the first time. Have you seen The Last of Us, John?
No, but I've heard it's actually really, really good. I think there's only like one episode out. I've definitely been meaning to watch that.
I believe there's one more since because I thought I was reading some articles about it. I saw the first episode. It was very compelling. As for Zieg, you should definitely watch Game of Thrones. Maybe up to season 4. Some might argue 5. It is a very good show. And that is all I will say for now. Alright, ready? Alright. Really? And does he ever just run up like that?
It's quite strange.
Gotta slash that tail. Oh man, I almost died right there.
Thou art of passing.
It's phase 2.
Warrior blood must.
I thought he was gonna go for a slash and he went for a poke. Beautiful. Oh man. And I just got ringed out and died at the same time.
Oh, brutal.
Yeah, that's the worst type of death. Not only do you die at the same time, but you're also thrown off a cliff. So if anybody could have applied CPR, they were at a loss. Let me go ahead and call you up. I'm still having some trouble calling out those tells that he does. Like, I think it is obvious once he's about to do a slash and the direction of where that's going, but I also feel like there are times where he will slash and then he will turn during the mid animation to actually attack you instead. So very crafty
Yeah.
character.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of the animations are very similar, so it's hard to telegraph. So it's like in some circumstances you want to close in to attack because he has his back turned to you, but then you're like, but wait a minute, what happens if he turns around?
Yeah, it's a challenging one. So Margit's Arena, Zeke's mentioning it. Yeah, I feel like I've seen a video on it, and the arena is actually more like a trapezoid rather than like a rectangle, which is kind of deceiving because of all the things that are lining up everything. Boom. Oh man, I used it at the wrong time. See if it still works. Yes.
Nice.
That's not a good place to fight.
It is.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
I'm gonna back out of here after
This is kind of
phase two.
Warrior blood
Over here, you jerk.
in thy veins.
I gotta stop dodging in that direction. That's very frustrating. What?
Nice.
Got him.
Less than halfway.
Don't even say it. Don't even say
Does
it.
it make you nervous?
No, it doesn't. It just gives me false hope.
Roger's dead.
Okay.
Oh man. That triple attack.
I rolled in the wrong direction. So frustrating. All right, let's give this a shot. Let's give this another shot. Talk about a battle of attrition. Hey, so since we're in the Taproom Tales corner of the stream, I did finish season 3 of Better Call Saul.
Oh, what'd you think?
Everyone kind of just ended in a lesser place than where they started, essentially. Which is kind of unfortunate. That's not what I want. How come I can't? Oh, there you are. Of course, Jimmy is no longer in good with the elderly folks home. So he's back to 0 essentially, even if he gets his license back. And then Kim is just taking a break, and she just doesn't want to do lawyering for a while. And then of course the big reveal, Chuck is out. That's it.
And you wanted him out so
I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. Alright, focus.
Yeah, I'll have some thoughts about this after this attempt.
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must be run in thy veins.
Oh, come on. I couldn't even tell that he was aiming at me. Jeez. I survived by a hair. Once again.
Oh man, that sucks. I thought it was only going to be 2. So I guess I think I may have picked up something about his pattern.
Oh man, every time.
So I feel like when he is going to do the trick, like when he raises his hand over his head to like smack somebody, but then he's about to trick you and he's about to hit the person in the back, he does seem to linger a little bit, and you kind of see like maybe a little bit of an animation where he's turning. I don't know if that's maybe in my head. But another thing that I realized was that whenever he does his jumping hammer attack, if you are good with your invincibility frames, it's actually kind of a freebie, because if you roll into him, you actually get a couple of good hits on him.
Yeah, actually,
I'm gonna try and do that.
whenever he does that smashing hammer attack, it's actually I am never concerned with that one unless I detected it way too slowly. I feel like it has too much tell for you not to be able to dodge it. As long as you have enough distance, and most of the time, even if you don't, you can just roll in his direction and you're fine.
Yeah.
As for the rest, though, it's a bit more difficult.
Yeah, so I mean, now that everybody's favorite lawyer brother is out, how do you feel about that? I felt that it was pretty. I don't know. I feel like that the character was going at a different direction, but I was just surprised that he's out.
I feel like he just reverted because he lost everything. He lost his family and he lost his brother, so there was no reason for him to get better anyways. Nice. Oh, great. I got hit somehow. It's like he turned his wrist and hit me with the hammer. Roger. Oh, come on. How many hits does he have in one move? Ridiculous.
Oh, so close.
All right. Seriously. Oh, come on! Ah! Sorry, it's getting a little heated here in the Ails and Fails Twitch stream. We generally don't condone alacrity, but it is a heated moment. That was good though. That was a fine run.
That was probably the best run.
Yeah, I feel like I blocked where I should have rolled there, and it was one of those instances where, generally when the whole band is fighting, I don't worry too much about my shield dodges because I feel like there's enough room there to roll out and escape, and focus is divided. But once I'm solo, I do feel like I do need to depend on my shield, at least for the cane, and I can't get that one out of my head when that happens.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny that was our best run because, like, at the beginning, I actually got distracted by something else. So I was like, "Oh crap, this is gonna be like a failed run." But we got it really, really, really close.
Yeah, well, let's just keep at it. What time is it? Probably got a good 30 minutes left. Stop being so trigger happy. Oh, nice.
That is a good interrupt.
Beautiful.
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnished.
Ah, I got tail whipped. Oh, come now. That was a last minute dodge. Jeez.
I feel like I'm getting better at rolling into that big hammer slam. It's just that he's not doing them very often, I feel. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like he senses that I want him to do it.
It's almost as if we're wailing on him too much that he forgets that he's in phase 2. And then he's like, oh, phase 2, let me start wielding that hammer. And sorry, I didn't comment on that, Zeke. Yes, that one was definitely stolen from us. But again, that was probably me just getting anxious with the whole thing. I just gotta get out of my head. And hopefully this is helping, but it is not helping fast enough. Yeah. I think, like I said, I've also just got to learn to discern between his energy weapon attacks and his stick, which is definitely blockable. I actually don't even know if you are wearing a shield. You're wearing a pretty sizable shield, so you're probably in that mindset.
Yeah, I usually block whatever is possible, but like this hammer thing knock me away.
Ooh. Nice. What? Phase 2 only now? I thought we were beating on him for quite a while now. Okay.
Yeah, that phase 2 seemed to pop up right away.
Yeah. No, but it's again, I think it's just I do feel like there are places where you can strike him where he's probably weaker, and it makes the battle actually proceed a little faster. Or maybe that's just my impression, because you know, I hate to say it, but there's some instances where my only clear shots are the tail when he's focusing on somebody else. And I'm not actually looking at the meter, but I feel like I hit him there quite a few times, and it doesn't really do that much damage. What else was I gonna say? I don't know. Never mind. It is just, yeah. But let's not focus on the bad times. This is the Ails and Fails Twitch stream. You're here to watch failure. This guy just doesn't get interrupted no matter what you do.
You must have like a threshold or something. Oh, come on. That sucks. I suck. I died so early.
Passing skin. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins.
Oh, come on. I'm pretty sure I blocked that. Was the shield just not good enough? Probably. I guess I am trying to pit a wooden shield against an energy weapon, like Transformer style or something. Like Megatron has that type of energy weapon.
I hope I died before or after phase 2, because if that was before phase 2, I'd be very, very sad.
Don't worry about it. You can always rewatch the stream and determine that. Alright. Let's roll. Oh, nice. Ah, why did I roll in that direction? What? Wasted flask. Oh, nice. I feel like he gets invincibility frames when he gets knocked down.
Yeah, he definitely does.
Oh, come on. I should have blocked that.
I shouldn't have survived that.
Why didn't...
Oh wow.
Whew. You know, I thought that we did a bit more damage than that, but so it goes. I rarely look at the health bar until we actually die, so unless I did.
So I think one thing that I think helped me this time around is that I'm actually not committing as many hits per, like I guess per space that he's not attacking. Like after he attacks something, I maybe commit one sword swing and then I back off, and I think that's kind of keeping me alive. Like I just try and commit as little as possible, but like whittle him down.
I see. Give me a second. Something's riling up the dogs. I will be right back. In a jiffy. Sorry about that. As usual, there was nothing, and they decided to bark for no reason. But such is the nature of Los Lobos. Also, I forgot to say this, but welcome to the stream, Namji. Welcome back. It's been a while. Happy to have you here. And I believe that you are responding to the fact that he has invincibility frames when he does his when he is taken down. Yeah, I think I've noticed that only recently. I should stop wasting my sword swings when he does that. Maybe I should like back down and maybe, how to say, choose a strategic position instead. So let me summon you back, John. Unfortunately, I've got about 15 minutes left, so what's that, like 2-3 runs or something like that? But thank you for your support. Thank you very much for the support, Namji. Alright, let's do this. Like I said, just gotta steal my metal, as they say. But yeah, some very cool moments in there. I will at least admit that. And maybe that's one of the things of Elden Ring that keeps pulling you back in. I don't know that I've died as many times in a game like this. Maybe something like in the old 8-bit games, Nintendo games that killed you as often as this, where I was still compelled to come back. So there's...
Well, I think you do have some experience with roguelikes, right? Don't you? Isn't Hades a roguelike?
Yes, one that I have yet to beat. That's right, Game of the Year, Elden Ring. It has us captivated, no matter how many times it destroys us. Actually protected. Nice. there he goes. Slam. Oh, should have rolled, should have rolled. And there I go, of course.
I died.
Happy days, happy days. All right. Let's jump back on the wagon. By the way, John, when you did this, you essentially had yourself and Roger. You didn't have a cooperator, right?
Well, I could summon my spirits, so I think I had like the wolf spirits. I did summon those.
Yeah, those are nifty. If I had a choice between summoning Roger the Magician and my wolves, I'd probably go for the wolves, to be honest with you. But unfortunately, the choice is between summoning a cooperator and summoning the wolves instead. You always get the choice of Roger. You're stuck with Roger, I suppose. Nice. And there he goes. Ooh, beautiful. He's backing away way too much. That hammer has some reach. Nice. Certainly doesn't like Roger today.
I think Margit's ever been a fan of Roger. Roger keeps on living.
Oh, come on.
Oh wow.
Oh, I thought I dodged that.
Oh,
I got a
wow.
bit too cocky with that one.
I just died.
Ah, I rolled too soon. No! That was pointless. That was pointless. I raised my shield for no reason. That was foolish. Ill's follies, as I say. So, Namji
I swear
says...
sometimes.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I just said I swear sometimes he like just gets really aggressive, like more aggressive than other times.
Like a snake in a corner, as they say. I was just about to say, Namji says, I never summoned a real person cooperator, but I do know the boss gets stronger with more people. So I don't doubt that the boss scales. That makes a lot of sense. I doubt that they would leave it just for you to wail on the dude with more people. Did I not summon you?
I guess.
Oh, maybe I pressed the wrong thing. Finger remedy will be... Oh, I guess I used the wrong thing. No, wait, I did use it. Isn't it?
Yeah,
Isn't it? Oh.
Yeah, my sign should be there, I guess. Let me write it down again. Okay, I put it down again. Yeah.
I'm just gonna use another one of these remedies.
Pretty bizarre.
Just tune in for the next session, the next stream, where all I will be doing is collecting more finger remedies. I still don't see your sign.
My internet died or something? That is strange.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Yeah, let me try and exit the game.
Okay. While you're doing that, I was also going to comment that I know Namji to be a power player. One of, if not the best longsword player I've seen in Monster Hunter, so no doubt that she needed no help from other assistants. But us common folks like myself does need a little bit of help. Don't think I know how to play Monster Hunter anymore. You know what, that's okay, because I'm sure that if you played it for 5 minutes, you'd pick it right back up. Let me know when I can use the remedy again, I suppose.
Yeah, I'd recommend you also just like back out and back in. Just in case.
Sure thing. You want me to turn off the entire game?
No, I think just go to the main menu and then go back into your file.
Oh, okay. Alright, I think at this point we probably got time for one more run. 2 if they both go poorly. Oh my goodness, these guys are just barking. They know that they've got a walk coming, so...
Okay, I'll put down my sign.
Cool. So... And there you go. And now I see your summoning sign. Alright, let's make this one count. Let's go for broke, as they used to say.
Like they used to say in Capcom versus SNK.
Yeah, exactly. How did you know? Have you ever played that game?
I must have played it a few times, then I used like the easy mode controls.
Yeah, Capcom vs SNK, that old jewel of a fighting game. Alright, let's get focused. Wow, didn't let me summon. Sorry, didn't let me use the shackle. I gotta say, every time I interrupt him right before he's gonna strike down. Actually, you know what? That's a morbid joke. Never mind. Just reminds me of a completely different situation.
really
Oh.
ran after him. Hammer time.
Passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins.
Oh man, I thought he wasn't gonna jump and instead he rolled.
Hi, Roger. Right, die. Good roll. They going after you.
Well, if the entire battle was just rolling away, I would be gold. But it is not. Oh, goodness, that is- And there I go. Here. All right, maybe one last go. Honestly, you roll really fast for all that stuff I've got on. Yeah, I think I've raised my rating for carrying as much as I do, so that I still have a medium rating. But it took a lot of leveling, so no, it wasn't like a great feat or anything like that. I just put enough time into leveling up a specific stat so I could do that. Of course, at the consequence of not raising other stats, I kind of just my idea of playing this game was creating a tank in the most basic of sense. But of course, when you can only take 1 or 2 hits, being a tank doesn't necessarily really gel as well as you would think. Anyways, yeah, you can definitely create the character that you want to make. Alright, this is definitely the last time. I'm probably going to have to run out after this go.
Sounds good. Make it count.
Nice. Wow. I didn't think that was gonna hit me.
Passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins.
That wasn't even meant for me. Ridiculous. Why did I roll in that direction?
Nice.
Got him. Why did I do that? I ducked instead of rolling, so foolish.
Oh, I could have done better.
I can't even make the final piece epic. So it goes. So it goes. We keep trying. Made use
That
of
was a good
jump
set of
attacks.
runs.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
good set of
I think
runs.
that
I
was
think
a
we
good
made
set of
progress.
runs. Yeah, I think if anything, we're up in the experience meter. I think it's good. You made a use of jump attacks way earlier than I did boss-wise, and it's really good to try to break their stance with it. Yeah, I think I need to learn to time my jump attacks well, just because sometimes I don't feel like I need them. Sometimes I overuse them, as well as my big swings. I think I've got a problem with trying to use my light swings more effectively. But it's all a part of learning, as they say. So with that, I think we're gonna call it here. Like I said, I kind of gotta run over here. Um, I'm already living on borrowed time, as they say. Let me switch scenes. And let's put some clarity on. And of course, turn off the volume here. All right. Any parting thoughts, John, before we break down shop today?
No, those were some good runs, and yeah, even after having beat him, he's still pretty dang hard. So hopefully you don't see this as my admission of using a Game Shark to actually get through this guy. 'Cause...
Well, no, I wasn't thinking about using Game Shark. I don't think that they sell them for this particular setup, but good tip. Definitely Namji. Margit does deserve all the respect. Certainly a mad wall to climb through. But we'll get there. This doesn't actually discourage me. I kind of just feel like I need to practice overall. It's been, I think, what is it? Last time we played Elden Ring consistently was, I don't know, back in November or something like that. So I still got some rust on me. But yeah, this was fun overall. Thank you very much, friends of the stream, both Namji and Zeke, for popping in. Really appreciate your support. Really appreciate the commentary. Apologies if I wasn't the chattiest. For once in my life, I was actually trying to focus, which doesn't happen often. But so it goes. As for everyone else watching or watching a VOD, do catch my other streams. I will be streaming Hades tonight during my usual late hour times. So hopefully you catch that. It is more of me dying and repeating the process all over again. So if you like this sort of thing, then I've got a treat for you. But yeah, thank you very much, John, and I'll catch up with you next time.
Sounds good. Till next time.
Yeah, for everyone else, stay thirsty, Wolfkin. See you again.